That breeze is nice. Somebody put too much hay in the back of my truck. I think it was me, but I should have enough. I should have enough. At least for this year anyway. I'll get the rest next year. This 1987 vintage hay. Yeah, so more videos on giving advice to 16-year-old me. Yeah, so if I was 16 again, knowing what I know now, I would have invested in my driver's license, especially back in the 90s when you could get a driver's license for 45 bucks, test and all. So stupid. Okay, didn't want that to happen. Attack of the stolen hay. Well, someone's going to be itchy today. Guess who that someone is going to be? Yeah. Why did you do that to me? That was really mean. I'm going to put that right there. So anyway, yeah, so you can see how I'm just kind of like filling it in just to keep everything down. I don't think I'm going to get the seeds and all that put in today, but I got to go get some corn seeds. But anyway, I don't know if there's anything on my lens there. Sorry if there's hay on my lens. But anyway, so if I were to go back 16-year-old me, first thing I say, dude, get that license while it's cheap. So obviously, if you're in Canada here and you're a young lad, doesn't matter what province you're in, it's going to cost you a fortune for your license. But you're 16 years old, get it. Never mind buying the case of beer, you know, getting somebody to buy you the case of beer or whatever. Never mind going on the camping trip. And that, get the license first. Just get that out of the way. The second you have the license, never mind buying the sports car or the car that all it needs is. Save up, buy something good. Have your license, right? Because you may start driving somebody else's vehicle, right? Now, for most of the guys in the city, you probably won't see it that way, but trust me, with the license, at least you have options. It's your first and easiest to acquire to a stepping stone of something. So most of my advice is going to be for not the guy who wants to sit on computers all day. It's going to be for the guy that wants to, and I'm not saying you can't make money doing that. Obviously, there are people that make great money in the tech industry, but there's also people that are working class poor in the tech industry too. So every industry, whether it be labor or it be, you know, like an office job or service job or a production job, every bit of it has its vines and vices. So that you got to start looking into, right? So never mind trying to buy that 1992 MR2 because it looks cool and you think it'll impress chicks. Number one, the chicks don't even have an idea what an MR2 is. And number two, you won't be able to afford a car like that. But maybe you can afford a little truck like that. And even in the city, a little truck like that could make you a lot of money. You start out on the garbage nights, right? You make yourself some cards. You let people know that you pick up fridges, stoves, stuff like that. You probably have to get the proper insurances and stuff like that. Get some wheel dollies, whatever. And then you start making money with your vehicle. You're still going to school? Okay, fine. Do it on the weekends. You know, maybe every Saturday you go do that. By the end of the year, maybe you upgrade to another vehicle. Maybe 4 years later, you upgrade to another vehicle. But it doesn't matter. You already started your business, right? And new ideas will come to you. That's another thing that I would say from 50-year-old me to 16-year-old me is that you'll be surprised what you end up doing. I just got whacked in the face by 2 dragonflies. They look like they were doing the nasty. That's just rude. That was rude. Yeah, good. Taken out by dragonflies. Well, the bugs are really starting now. Why is there so much hay in the back of my truck? Pity anybody driving behind me tomorrow morning. Oh, that's going to be nasty for them. Yep. The power of tornado suction driving down the down the road. Better get this kind of cleaned up a bit. So yeah, like you could start making money right away doing just about anything, right? And while you're doing the harder labor stuff that's usually easier to get into, like if you're willing to do physical labor, you can work the rest of your life. You just might not get rich. But you can also have